Focus on this man. The big news, he's been given the green light, he's fit to start, and we're ready to go on EA TV. Hello and welcome to the south coast of England. We're here at the Amex Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. What might we see today?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match. A matter of whether he was going to be able to play or not. And with that in mind, we all looked at the team sheet with a good deal of interest today, Stuart.
Well, he's been out for a few weeks now, but he's back today and hopefully he can resume where he left off. He's such an important player for them.
And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, a 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the central midfield pairing, the fullback and winger, and of course the centre-backs. If you can get these combinations right, you'll have a good team.
And away we go, the first half of this game. And conceding the throw-in. And Gomez with it. Not smooth in possession. Well, it's a game that's had its sloppy phases, no doubt about it. Can't give him too much space. And played in. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. And a bit off the mark.
Not sure what he was thinking there.
On the offensive, and he's in. Oh, superb tackle. Super pressing. Oh, a superb save to snuff out the danger. Delivering it. Brighton couldn't keep it. Can he put them in front? Oh, still danger here. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, he's hitting the right area there, and that's the result, a goal from the rebound.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Might be onto something. Oh, he's through here. It's still alive. Well, the threat could be there. Can he score? And a good save there. Mitoma. Just like that, they have the ball again. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, easy for the keeper, and you have to perhaps question that decision to shoot from there. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Oh, good work by the keeper. And he's fired over the corner. Moving it forward. Gives it a go. Wasn't going to let that one get through. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Who can they pick out? Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
They got everything right there.
Could be troublesome. Adam Webster. De Kuiper. Webster in possession. Van Hecke. Adam Webster. Ferdi Kadioglu. Jan-Paul Van Hecke. And Gomez with it. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Crucial piece of defending. Oh, what a save! Who can he pick out? It was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. A super tackle, and they've won possession. Really good wide play. But quick thinking defensively. You don't want to give the ball away there. Now, can they hit them on the counter? They keep going. Opportunity it is. Rifled against the post, but back in play. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, just look at this. He's so bright in the box. He's first to the ball and then a decent finish. It's a good bit of play.
2-0 now, and back underway. And good anticipation. Same story, couldn't hang on to the ball. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Real chance. Oh, still up for grabs. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. So there goes the half-time whistle. It is an acceptable scoreline from the point of view of the visitors. They find themselves on top, Stuart.
Well, before the game, we talked about their defensive record, but it's the forwards who have been still in the limelight today. They've been so sharp, plenty of movement, and if the first half is anything to go by, I can see there being more goals in the second half.
So off and running here, the first half underway. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Welbeck. And a brisk run, but they dealt with the threat posed. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Decent idea. Oh, in with a chance. And it wasn't all that far away from being a goal.
Yeah, has to hit the target if he's going for power.
And time for the change now. Gomez. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Brighton and Hove Albion taking on Liverpool. A real opening now. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Showing a great defensive instinct. Elliot Lee. Maybe dangerous here. And the keeper dealing with it. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Corner kick played in. And they're not out of the woods. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let-up here.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Lee. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. And again, negligence when in possession. He's in behind. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. So the corner played into the box. Oh, this looks useful. That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Well, this could really help the cause. Determined defending. Interesting pass. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Mitoma. Oh, beating him comprehensively. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters.
Well, both sides struggling to find rhythm here.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Will it happen for them? Chances on. Ball is loose. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
The keeper's very unlucky there. It was such a good initial save, but can't get to the rebound.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Elliot Lee. Well, the threat could be there. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. And over it comes. And Brighton have it back now. 10 minutes to go. Well, he's been ruled offside. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Takes the shot. Oh, and nearly on target. Not quite, though.
Yeah, very nearly, but the goalkeeper had it covered. It wasn't really a great effort.
And just 5 minutes remaining. Kadioglu. Now with Ruter. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And the Seagulls losing the ball. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Good work to regain possession. Olivier Boscagli. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
They keep going.
Have you got time for a few questions? Thanks, that's all.